Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Fire Emblem New Mystery of the Emblem. In the last episode, we finally dismantled the assassin sect led by Emblem, and we also learned the truth about it and how it even became an assassin organization out of an orphanage even in the first place. So, based on the small information we got at the very end of the chapter, apparently Garneth actually had brainwashed Emblem using a spell of some sort. It seems like it's a different type of spell than the one that was used on Harden, which that was the Dark Sphere. Apparently Garneth has the ability to use some kind of brainwashing magic, which is actually kind of terrifying, and that's the whole reason why the orphanage even became an assassin sect in the first place. So, if she had been brainwashed, and she also lost her memories based on what we know, that means she technically gets redeemed in the end, because that wasn't even her in the first place. It was basically the same thing that was kind of like controlling Harden in a way, a completely different person. Although technically she still did all those acts, I do think that she got redeemed in a way via mentally, because of the fact that she didn't even know what was even going on in the first place. And Garneth, as we can tell, he's basically a big baddie. So honestly, I think it's more Garneth's fault that Emblem became an assassin leader than it is her herself, because of what we know. So with that, we're finally heading into the end of this game, because this is the final 4 chapters. So we have Wyvern's Dale here, and then we're going to be getting into a 3-part chapter, which technically is 3 chapters altogether. So we'll do each one in every episode, basically, just like how we've been doing it normally. But apparently this is one of the last normal chapters of the game. So we do have 1 recruitable unit, and I'm going to keep that a secret until we actually get our boots on the ground. So with that, let's get into Chapter 21, Wyvern's Dale. I think I'm ready. I'll just be honest, I think I'm ready. Also, I was talking about Persona 5 not too recently. Recently, I should say. And actually, I've actually gotten pretty far since the last time I talked to you guys about that. I believe I said I was only on the 2nd chapter the last time I talked about it, and now I believe I'm on the 6th dungeon now of the game. I've gotten pretty far. I've been having a lot of fun with it. So yeah, I'll definitely think about doing Royale after my small story with how I've played through the original Persona 5 so far. It's actually pretty fun. It's really good. So yeah, I definitely would like to check it out with you guys if I get that PS5 set up, or PS4, whatever I end up getting to play the game, because I own the PS4 copy for it, but I also own the PS3 one now. So technically I own both versions, but both versions are different in a way. So it's actually not even bad to own both of them in the end, because both have different stories, apparently, based on what I've heard. So actually, there's going to be a completely different story once I play through Royale with you guys, if I ever get the chance soon. So with that, let's get into this, since this is a completely different game, so I just wanted to talk about it a little bit, because it was on my mind, and I did talk to you guys originally, I think 2 or 3 episodes back. So I honestly wanted to give you an update on that, how I've gotten through so far. So with that, guided by Archsage Godo, Marth and his companions moved to Wyvern's Dale, located north of Macedon. The Dale is a savage land populated by wyverns and ruled by barbarians. However, Marth had no time to waste. The world's fate was in his hands. Okay, so it's kind of like the volcano for the graveyard of the fire dragons, and also Henri's Way, the desert area part. Okay, so we got more wyverns based on how that's said, and also the Rock Clan has made their appearance again. And we already know what happened the last time we ran into them. Those wyverns are a devastation, honestly. But honestly, it's better to deal with the wyverns than the ground dragons, let's be honest. The Earth Dragon itself was terrifying in the last one, the episode before, when we saw that it did 23 damage to Midia. in one attack. That's actually absolutely terrifying to find out. And I'm pretty sure we're going to end up fighting multiple of those at some point. So that mystery Draconite. Okay.
Sire, I bring news according to an inhabitant of a nearby village. A young Draconite, badly wounded and on the verge of death, has been taken refuge there.
A Draconite? I wonder who it is.
I don't know who, but the knight reportedly suffered a deep wound that would have killed an ordinary man, and if talking in delirium, was apparently calling your name, sire.
Make route for the village at once. I want to ascertain the knight's identity. I must meet with them. Okay, and we'll definitely go be meeting them once we get into the chapter, because I will explain who it is, because it's actually a really cool character.
Emperor Halden of the Archanea has fallen. The long war is now over. However, the kidnapped clerics were illusions created by Garneth. We still don't know their true whereabouts, but Lord Goto has indicated where we should head, the Dragon's Altar, where the Earth Dragon slumbers. As you've no doubt heard, we must banish the Earth Dragons. If the countless Earth Dragons awaken, we will witness hell on Earth. Fortunately, the Darksphere completed the binding shield, so Prince Marth will without a doubt seal those Earth Dragons. Garneth should be in the Dragon's Altar, and with him, the kidnapped clerics, we must head to the Dragon's Altar.
Okay, and we'll definitely be doing that, and that will be the final chapter, if you guys are wondering. I believe that is actually the name of it. I think it's called the Dragon's Altar. So, yeah, definitely we will be ending it once we finally get there. And that means we'll more than likely see the clerics. I don't know if they're playable, by the way, because it's kind of weird to have a playable character appear on the final chapter, but that's happened before with Goto. Because then you don't really get any kind of extra story with them. You get like one chapter and then you're done, and then the game's over. It's basically it. You get one chapter to play with them on your team, and you're completely just like, oh wait, I don't have anything I can do with these characters anymore. They're kind of gone. But let's see here. Katarina and Spooks are one and only support.
Spooks' war will be over soon, won't it?
Yeah, we'll win. And then we'll usher in a Age of Peace led by Prince Marth.
Yeah. Spooks, I'm happy I could be with you thus far. Ever since I first met you. The memories of our time together are our dearest treasures. They're precious to me.
You don't need to give those memories that much importance. Katarina, you'll be with me from now on, too. We'll build many more happy memories together.
Yes, Spooks.
The War Council's about to start. Let's go, Katarina.
Yeah. There's something I need to... It won't take long. I'll be there later.
Alright.
Spooks. I like you, Spooks. I don't mind not being your first. Or even if you like other girls, Spooks. If you talk to me every now and then, just by doing that, you'll make me happy. So, Spooks.
Katarina?
I'm sorry. Spooks, I'll see you later.
It'd be funny if that was actually Zane, to be honest, for the last part. Oh, hey, Katarina. Oh, no, that's it. And there we go. That's the end of Katarina's story. Okay. So now we just have Zane's final one, and then we have Cecile and Katarina's final two. I wonder how the story's gonna finally wrap up for those two. Because it seems like Zane's storyline for Spooks, or the main character, Kris, or Spooks, actually isn't too bad himself. I like the fact that he's been, like, pranking us. That honestly fits his character perfectly. Due to the fact that of the information that, one, he's a trickster class, two, his character is known for being an absolute, like, troll, basically. So, honestly, I definitely like some of the supports we've seen from him so far. I wish there was more we could get, because I didn't see anybody else. I didn't look into how many supports he has, but it definitely seems like none of our teammates are compatible with him. It's only been Spooks for some reason. I'm pretty sure Kiki's the other one. I'm surprised Marth doesn't have any supports with him, because it would kind of be cool to see Marth's interactions with Zane as well. But with that, I'll be right back. We're going to go mess around with the inventory, make sure everyone's in the right spots like usual, and I'll be right back in literally 1 second. So be ready, boys and girls. Okay, now that we have everyone ready, so we do have to drop off 1 unit for this chapter, because we need to bring Minerva. So we're going to be dropping off Julian for today, but the reason why we need Minerva is because of the unit that we're going to be recruiting in this episode. And I also forgot there isn't just one, there's actually 2 people recruiting in this episode. One appears for free. I don't know when he's appearing, I don't know if it's exactly when we start. And the second one, which we actually have to work for. So the reason why we're bringing Minerva is due to the fact that there is a village out in the top right of the map. If we bring Minerva out to this village, apparently you wait 1 turn, and then bring Marth into the village, you will then be able to get Nicholas, which, yes, that is indeed the boss from the original game, and the villain from the original game as well. Although only for 1 chapter in the original, but still. That is still a pretty good unit to get out of nowhere. So, I'm pretty happy about that. So with that, I believe we are ready, so let's conclude preparations and get right on into it.
Yagan, where are we? Macedon or Dolda? Both we are smack bang on the border. I heard this place is home of Macedon's great wyverns. But since the area is overrun with barbarians, even the Macedonian soldiers dare not set foot in here.
I see. You learn something new every day. According to our scouts, a large number of wyverns and barbarians have gathered nearby. It's like Henri's way. No, it's worse, sire. Please be careful.
Got it. Let's go, Spooks. I need to know what happened to my sister and the others. I have a dreadful feeling about this.
Okay, honestly, same. Okay, so it is turn 1. So, this guy is a unit from the remake of Shadow Dragon, so I have no clue who he is, but all I can tell is that he looks like a caveman based on his clothes. But honestly, I don't really know. I don't know who he is. I think he's like, one with nature or something like that. That's all I can really tell. So kind of like, let's see here, there's a couple characters that I can use for instance. Like Caden, or Keaton, or even Silky, or, I actually forgot what, Keaton's, daughter is called. Valoria, there we go. But yeah, that's kind of how I think his character is, but I don't honestly know anything about Ymir. Because all I know is he's from the remake for Shadow Dragon, and that's it. And he's a character that you get via a chapter that you would have to kill off your units to get him. So yeah, there's literally no way I would be able to tell who this guy is, to be honest. So with that, let's continue.
There you are, Marth.
Who goes? A barbarian of this dale. Please stand by, please stand back, sire.
It's alright. This is Ymir, another ally from the last war. When I met him, he was holding off an entire army to protect some villagers. He's a kind and brave man.
Yeah, the name's Ymir. I heard Marth was fighting here, and I figured I'd come along too.
I see. I'm very sorry, Ymir. That was very rude of me.
It's okay. My face is a bit on the scary side, gotta admit. What's your name?
Oh yeah, I'm the Altean Royal Guard Spooks.
Spooks, what a name. It's a real pleasure to meet you.
Likewise. Likewise indeed. Because I have no clue who you are, but it's still pretty cool to have a bowman and an axeman on top of that, because barbarians are actually pretty nice in this game. Okay. So, based on... actually, you're not even a barbarian, you're straight up a warrior. Because there is a barbarian class, so he's actually stronger than a barbarian. That's actually pretty good. Okay, so wyverns are a problem here, so we do need to be very, very careful. Honestly, I see Ogma being what we used to kind of bait those guys in. So let's do that, and then figure from there, because I can't really go too far without being in major danger. So let's be careful here. make sure we pick our fights carefully, because if we don't, we're actually going to get completely and utterly slaughtered. So with that, let's see what's going on in these houses, since we usually check these out.
This here's the Wyvern's den. Don't go past this point, alright? All them big scary Wyverns will burn you to a crisp. A crisp you hear.
Honestly, I already know about Wyvern, so that doesn't scare me too much, to be honest. Okay, other than that, we can bring Camus into this one, I guess.
There's a small hill called Dragon's Altar on the other side of this mountain. Lately I've been hearing some peculiar roars coming from the vicinity. They're saying the devil's being revived or on that summit or like. Don't you guys go near there, okay?
Okay, well, we're definitely going there, but thanks for the words of wisdom, honestly, because technically we really shouldn't, but since this is a job only we can do, honestly we have to at this point. So, we do have to make our way there. Okay, other than that, I think we should probably turn Zane into Camus, just because it's just normal procedure at this point, because that is the best person he could possibly turn into on our team, other than maybe Ogma, I guess, or even Spooks at some points. But I think the extra movement's the best thing we can possibly give him. Okay, so I'm not too scared about the Rock Clanmen, and I already knew that we weren't going to have any problems with the Axe Wielder coming and making his way to Ogma at that time. So it looks like these guys only do 15 damage to Ogma, so we will be using him to tank then. Perfect. Because I knew that the Wyverns were the ones that got rid of Ogma the very first time in the, his first time ever going down, I believe, was, in fact, the, Graveyard of Fire Dragons, and it was due to Wyverns attacking him, and he had, like, no HP back then. But now he's, like, 10 times stronger than he was. So now he's actually able to tank them this time around. So we got HP, Strength, Skill, and Luck. Not bad. And we also got another Wyvern to kind of bait over here and kind of figure out what we want to do with them. So the Wyverns did take out basically half of his HP, which is not that bad. It does mean we can take 2 of them and not have to worry. Actually, will we even be able to make it before the thieves can get to the villages? Let's see here. No, it takes 1 movement to go through a mountain piece. Okay, we'll definitely be able to walk there. I was just curious, because you never know when it comes to those kind of things, because, what do you call it? Thieves destroy villages in these games, so if you aren't, like, being careful, you'll accidentally get rid of places, so I wasn't too sure if that was going to be the case there. Okay, other than that, let's keep people out of range of the dragons. Only people that I believe that can actually tank, I think will be fine with putting in the range of them. I think Cecile can go there. Okay, we'll put Minerva in the middle here since that's a safe zone now. Put Marth as far as possible he can go. And then make sure the back area here is actually moving. So let's see here, we can put Camus here. Then we can use Fina's extra movement to force Camus a little bit more forward. And then we can maybe block here, maybe. I was seeing if we can get another area there, but it looks like a not. Okay, so far so good. Let's move Katria as far as possible as she can go, since she can take advantage of the mountains, unlike all my other units. Oh, actually, we have Minerva now, so technically we do have a unit that technically can, but let's see here. I think we'll be fine with that movement. Okay, here comes the Wyverns. Not scared of them, though, since I know that we'll be fine. And Cecile actually ended up dodging and one-shot style point, knocking out, critting, getting rid of one of these Wyverns and getting a free level out of it. So honestly, not bad, but literally no experience gained. That is terrible. Okay, then. Any more dragons? I want to make sure. How close are all the rest of the dragons? The rest of the dragons are other side of the map, so we don't need to worry about those ones. We do have the top right ones, or technically top mid, because this is the middle of the map, so top mid Wyverns, and then any more that we need to worry about, it looks like top right as well. Okay, so there's about 5 more dragons then, so you have the 2 in the middle there, 2 in the right, and then, oh no, there's more, so 6. Okay, so 6 Wyverns left. Okay. We just need to make sure so we don't get completely and utterly destroyed in our next couple turns, because if we get attacked by too many people, we will end up going down here. So let's be very careful with our next few movements. Okay. So one thing I'm noticing here is maybe we should get rid of the... Ooh, let's get rid of the heretic. Okay, we're gonna javelin this heretic here so we get rid of the meteor tome. That'll get rid of a lot of the range here because the meteor is basically most of their range here. I'm pretty sure one of these other guys has some more, but I'm pretty sure it's just Clansman that's doing the most of it. Okay, other than that, we can have... Let's see here. Trying to think of the best case scenario here. He's got a hammer. We don't really need to worry about him. He's got a tomahawk. This one's got the Thoron tome. How much damage does this guy do? This guy does more. Okay, so we'll get rid of him then. So let's use the Lady Sword so we can break off the weapon triangle bonus. Since due to the fact that we're holding a sword, he gets less accuracy with his axe. So that'll make it easier to take rid of him or get rid of him without getting hits. So that's good. Other than that, we can maybe run Minerva into here and get rid of this guy if we have enough damage. Nope, not enough damage. Okay, so the next thing we could possibly do here is move Ogma. What was that? It's right below the red line here? Yep, right below the red. Okay, so if we move Ogma a little bit forward, and then use Fina to dance, we should be able to walk up to one of those axe wielders. Yep, we should. Okay, perfect. And let's make sure we use the perfect thing here so we don't waste anything. So it looks like we can drop him down to 25 hit chance. Honestly, not bad. Okay, so we'll go Steel Sword here since that's cheaper to use. And we don't need the crit right now because this guy does like no damage to me. Hammers aren't even a problem for us due to the fact that hammers are only good against heavy armored units. So we don't have any of those, so we don't even need to worry about those guys. HP and luck, not bad, not bad. Okay, now we need to get rid of Nabar. But we need to do it safely. So the safe way of doing this... Honestly, in my opinion, we could use the Again Staff. We do have an extra, we have 3 charges to use. So we could use Camus here. Or we can use Cecile. But the thing is if we bring Cecile into here, she might get doubled by the, or get attacked by both dragons and then go down. So we should probably be careful there. I'm gonna say let's do Catria with the Again. I have an idea here. If we use like the Again on Catria, we can maybe get rid of one of these dragons. And then we can figure from there, which I think is the best possible thing we can possibly do. So what's the best way of fighting off? Seems like everything is the same accuracy for them, so we don't drop them at all. But based on what we can see, the Silver Lance and the Steel Lance both get rid of them, so let's just use the Steel Lance then, since it's cheaper. And we got the Style Points crit, so we only waste 1 durability instead of 2. Not bad. Like to see that. I really like Catria doing that. We've seen her do that quite a bit, so that actually helps us out. HP, luck, and defense, not bad. Okay. Now I feel safe with moving Cecile in. So now we can do the double javelin here. And thankfully it's just enough damage and the style points for the knockout, because we were going to knock him out anyways, and we ended up getting that for free as well. Okay. The reason why I feel safe now is because there's only 1 Wyvern, and now I know that she won't get 1 turned, because they do like 19 damage to her, so just in case, let's be careful there. Might as well. There's no point in just running in and getting ourselves killed for no reason, let's be honest. Okay, I know Zane will be fine, so I'm just going to run him in and then use his Vulnerary, just to max his HP out a little bit, just in case. Okay, other than that, I don't want her getting attacked by the Wyverns out of nowhere, because I don't know if she survives that, so let's just keep moving people forward, and then we'll figure out from there what we can do next. Okay, and the Katarina as far as she possibly can go. And wait turn. I think that's perfect. So far so good. We're in a good, decent spot for pretty much everybody. We do need to chase down the thieves in a second, but I think we'll be able to manage. I think we'll be able to get there in time. And the Javelin isn't actually, and never mind, the random crit ends up getting rid of the dragon for me, because the Javelin was not going to actually knock that thing out even if it doubled. That's really good, and we actually got something this time for this level. HP, speed, and luck. Is that maxed out speed yet? I'm pretty sure we're getting close for that. Let's see here. Yep, we maxed out speed. Perfect. So we have max speed and skill now for her. Not bad to see. Okay. Will these dragons move? Yes, they do. Okay, so they won't move towards me there, but I can go after the swordsman and be fine. Okay, perfect. I just need to make sure on that, so we can run in here and not worry. Okay, we're gonna have Camus get rid of this guy, I think. I think that's the best possible idea for us right here. And it looks like, honestly, I'd rather just use the javelin from long range here, because then I don't get attacked. And also, I don't want to get hit by that devil sword, because it could do some decent damage to me. I didn't even read the damage output, but there is a chance that that guy does one-shot me if possible. So, let's see here. I see Katria being able to stop these thieves over here to make it easier for us to make our way over here. So let's actually get rid of these guys. So there we go. We don't need to worry about thieves anymore, because that's the only way this village goes down. Okay. Other than that, we need to keep moving Marth on right side, keep moving Minerva as far as we possibly can go, make sure she goes into the mountains. We're going to actually have Cecile wait back one turn, just to kind of get some HP back. And then, honestly, just keep everyone moving, because I don't see anything else we possibly need to do at the moment. We don't need to use any again staff, so we don't really need to do much here. The only thing I can see here is maybe doubling someone's movement, but that's about it. Ogma should be fine with this guy, so the Thoron user is not anything scary for me. And even if he hits me, yeah, we're still basically full HP, and we got a style point knockout again. Good job on you, Ogma. What is that, crit every turn now? That's not bad whatsoever with your, 19% chance of critting? That's really good. Wow, I actually really like that. Okay, we'll keep Ogma moving because we need him to follow. Let's see here. I think that's fine. I was gonna heal him, but there really isn't, like, much I could do on that part, honestly. Okay, let's move Ymir as well. And then, honestly, just drop you here, Zane, and we're gonna have you save. Just to save where we are, to give us a easier time on dealing with the rest of this chapter if we happen to get a random game over. Because it's always possible. I could accidentally move Marth or Spooks into the worst possible position, and then have to reload the save. So honestly, just in case, it's probably for the best if I have that. And I'm not even thinking about using that devil sword. That devil sword's gonna get me killed if I even think about it, so honestly, throwing that straight into convoy is a good thing. Okay. Let's see here, because, we have seen an instance where the devil sword does one-shot you, and that was randomly during, the chapter where we got Ogma, I believe, if I remember correctly. And the guy literally one-shotted him with his own sword. He didn't do any damage to us, and completely and utterly obliterated himself in one turn. It was absolutely funny, but it's also scarred me for life with devil swords, or devil weapons entirely. I definitely don't want to use those because of that. And honestly, I don't think I can blame myself, because I've also heard horror stories from other people about them, so honestly, yeah, I don't want to find out what happens with that. But we also got Camus's second to last level. HP, speed, and luck. Not bad. Honestly, not bad at all. I like the extra speed. And I also should have taken into account that the Wyverns were going to attack me. But I think that Wyvern standing there specifically blocks off us getting attacked again. So I think we're perfectly fine. And we also get rid of a Wyvern this turn as well, due to the fact that this one's attacking Katria, which I didn't even plan on, honestly. I was just planning on getting rid of the thief. But that actually makes things 10 times easier for me, because now all these thieves are going to run themselves onto Katria's lance, making it 10 times easier to chase all these guys down. So they'll basically one-turn themselves, HP and luck, not bad. Okay. And these guys literally have no chance, so we're just going to style point knock out each and every one of them, if we get the chance to. But let's see here. Ooh, we actually did get all three of them. I wasn't sure if he was going to be in range, because the mountain blocks your movement. But there we go, perfect. All the thieves are gone. Other than that last one over there, but honestly, we can easily get him. It's not like it's a problem. I'm just gonna... Actually, maybe not. I'll probably have him just run towards us, I think. Because I kind of want to keep Katria in range, but it looks like we don't need her to, because of the fact that we kind of need more people over there. Oh, there's a backdrop for... We've never been in a cave before. That's the first time I've ever seen that backdrop. Huh. That's actually kind of cool. Okay then, I didn't even know that was a thing. Okay, so let's see here. We need to heal up Ogma because he's actually kind of low, and he's basically our tank, so we kind of need that. Other than that, I see maybe a free knockout for Cecile here, so let's go for a javelin here. Oh, this is another new backdrop. What the heck? How am I standing on water with the horse? I'm literally like Jesus saying the horse on top of the water. What? That was weird. HP, defensive resistance, not bad. Okay. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Let's see here. I see an idea of what I can do here. And I think I'm gonna take it. If I possibly can. It might be better to do Katarina or Spooks here, though. Yeah, let's do Katarina. The thing I'm thinking of doing is we're going to dance Katarina. I was going to do Marisha, but the fact that she doesn't have a long-range healing magic, and it's just a warp staff, I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. Okay, I can't even do it from here anyways, because the area where Camus is actually blocked off. Okay, then. Let's see here. I'm trying to think of how I can do this without messing this up. Okay, anyone else able to actually get in that range? I don't even think so. We can use Zane, I guess. So Zane, I'm going to actually have you get rid of this guy. Even though I normally wouldn't use you to get some experience here, because all your levels don't really matter. But we kind of need you to do that. Okay, is that in range of the Wyverns, actually? Or is that in range of this guy? Let's see here. No, just this guy. Okay, I just need to make sure, because that could be really bad if it was the other way around. Okay, we need to mend Camus's wounds here, so he can continue fighting. Then we also need to get Minerva in a decent area near that village. Okay, that should be fine. Then we can move Ogma in closer, since we know he can tank that. Move you closer as well. And then just kind of like put everyone inside this mountain pass and figure out from there. Okay, only 10 more units left on field that we need to deal with. But there could be reinforcements, and there still is technically some dangers on the map. And thankfully Zane didn't turn back into Zane in the middle of that fight, so that could have actually been kind of bad. Okay. Based on what I can see here, we have to do this in a way that it makes it so we don't get completely and utterly overrun. And this guy has also got a poleaxe. Okay then. That's terrifying, because that's actually extra damage to horseback units. Okay then. Can I hit this guy? No, I can't. I need someone flying, but no one flying is in the area. And I can't really throw Cecile in there and be fine with that. So we're going to throw Ogma in here. And then we're going to turn Zane into Ogma. I think that's probably a good idea. And also get that little water backdrop again. Nice happy little trees like Bob Ross. That's honestly what that reminds me of. I'm going to be completely honest. We can use Katarina to heal Cecile here, maybe? That might give us some support points, since that is her support that she needs to be building. So that might help. And then other than that, we can move Spooks into here to maybe gain access to the Thoron user, maybe? And then if not, it's always good, honestly. I think we can manage. And then we can maybe run Camus in here, actually, because it might pull the Wyverns to actually attack. And that's honestly what we need. Let's see here. What's the best thing we can do here? I'm going to say Silver Sword. I don't want to waste the Camus's pike. I know there's only like a couple chapters left, but I think I'm going to start using that stuff in the next chapter. I just don't want to waste it now is the thing. Okay. Other than that, we can dance Spooks, I guess, and then figure out where we can go from here. I'm saying like over here in this little area right there, that little alcove, and then I think we should be fine with that specific positioning. Okay. Then Minerva, how close are you to this village? Just to make sure. Pretty close. Okay. I think we'll be fine. I don't think Meteor will... Yeah, it only does 15 damage, even if it hits. And it didn't even hit us, so we're perfectly fine. Okay. Another Meteor incoming. As long as we dodge, honestly, both of them, or at least one of them, I think we'll be fine. Wow, there's a lot of Meteors in this area. Thankfully, we don't have to worry about that, because of our units being as tanky as they are at the moment for resistance. Okay, here comes the poleaxe user, which is the one we need to get rid of. I don't know about the other guy. I think he's just gonna have a normal, like, axe or maybe even a tomahawk. I was right. Okay. So I was right on the tomahawk. I was thinking he had ranged. Okay, cool. Down goes another Rock's Clansman. Then, honestly, we're pretty much done with this chapter out of the most parts. As long as we do the next part safely. I think we might have just maxed out magic as well. HP, magic, and luck, not bad. And I hope that's actually a max out on there, because that could be really good for us. It would be really nice to have a Swords Master, wouldn't it? We only have the hero class, which is a normal class that I usually don't use, so it's actually kind of sad to not have a Swords Master. So we got some strength, not bad. I think this is the first game in Fire Emblem history for me that I didn't even use a Swords Master as a main unit. That's actually really weird for me. And honestly, I'm kind of sad that we don't have a Swords Master, but in a way, I'm actually really happy with our team. Our team's full of people that I actually want to have on our team and kind of like mess around with. Ooh, hello, random Wyvern that just appears out of nowhere. That's just free experience at the end of the day. Okay. Based on what I can see here, we can run Ogma over here and get rid of this meteor user, so let's do that. And then we can have the rest of our team get rid of the hidden little guy over in the top right. That's kind of just like stopping us from really getting anywhere. So Steel Lance this guy, please, Katria. And then we can start making our way to top right with Marth. And then finally getting Nicholas out of here. Because we're finally unlocking him, since now that we're pretty much done with the map, we can easily get there. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's more than likely what I'm going to use Fina's extra movement here for. So let's see here, right on that red. Okay, so as long as I drop Marth on red, and then dance, we should be fine. And then we can get him all the way in the top right, pretty much, by next turn, which is not bad at all. And there's also an arena here. Ooh, free money. And that's actually good, because the arenas in this game, so you have the drill grounds, which you get no money for, but you also have arenas where you actually can pay money to get money, basically. Which I was actually scared that there wasn't going to be that, and there ended up being that, because I was actually kind of really scared that that was not going to be the case. Also, how does the glow tome work? Glow tome is just... okay. I just need to make sure. I needed to know if I was going to be in any danger to just run in my sword on this meteor user to just get him out of here. Okay, perfect. Okay, now he's gone. We're pretty much done for bottom right of the map, too. There's only one enemy on the field left, actually. We could actually do a cut here if we really needed to. Okay, so what I want to do here... we could move Cecile forward. Does Katarina... yeah, Katarina can fight. Okay. So... I'm trying to think of how I can make this work for points. I'm seeing maybe... Can Cecile even fight this dragon, actually? I actually don't even know. Let's see her. Yeah, she can perfectly. Okay. So, Katarina, you're going to stand here. And then we're going to have Cecile run her sword on this guy. Or Lance, I mean. And then we'll be able to get rid of this Wyvern. I just need to make sure that this was going to be the way we do this, because you never know, honestly. And we might be able to actually block off the reinforcements, because of the fact that he did spawn out of this stronghold here. We might be able to just completely block this off, and then literally no more even spawns. Because I don't see any more of those, actually, to be honest. I think that's literally the only area that is a stronghold here. Yeah, that and maybe this cave might spawn a dragon, but based on what I can see, it doesn't look like that there's any other areas for reinforcements. Okay, let's end turn, since we kind of have nothing to do other than the random member in the right side of the map. Okay, so how does this work? So do I go inside or do I wait first? I'm going to do exactly how it looks, and if I do this wrong, I'll have to do a cut. I just need to make sure we're doing this right. Okay. Let's see if we can maybe get rid of this guy while we're at it. We could use a Gradivis and just one-shot this guy. You know what? Let's do it. First time using Gradivis, let's take out a boss with it. Doink! And down he goes. With the major power of the regalia of Camus's regalia in specific, down goes the boss of this chapter. With an HP, skill, luck, and defense growth for his final growth. Not bad. So we got max speed and strength. and really good defenses. Not bad. That's a really good final level for him. Okay, so let's end turn and see how this works. Okay, I'm going to create a save point here. So we'll do that real quick. And if I do this wrong, I'll reload this and I'll do a cut. So give me a second and let's see if this is how we do this. Let's run Marth in and see if this works.
Oh, Prince Nicholas, what are you doing here? Those wounds, what happened to you? Marth, I was waiting for you.
For me?
Take this.
Oh, this is the Starlight Tome. You're giving this to me?
Yeah. Only this tome can damage Garneth. I stole it from him, but not without a cost.
Garneth, you say, where is he now?
At the Dragon's Altar. How pathetic somebody of my caliber would fall foul to Garneth. Marth, please. I'm not long for this world. Tell Minerva to save Maria in my place, please.
Oh, Nicholas.
Marth, I leave Maria to you.
Wait, what? I did it wrong then. Okay, good thing we made a save, so we're gonna be able to see both versions of that. So, I'll be right back. I know he's recruitable, so the village just got blocked off. I'll be right back. I need to make sure if I, how I do this, because I think maybe you stand Minerva here for one turn, and then walk Marth in, but I'm not too sure. So, I'll be right back, and we'll get this right this time. So, thankfully, we made that save, because I don't know if we're locked out completely now with this specific save. So, BRB boys and girls, I'll be right back. That could have been really bad, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, so I did do it wrong. I didn't think of waiting Minerva directly on the village gate. If I thought about it, I would have done this right. I was literally one space off of standing on here. I thought I just had to be in the vicinity. I was wrong. You have to directly be on the village gate. So, I didn't look this up. This was actually, I just reloaded the save and dropped Minerva onto it, and it just so happened to happen. So thankfully I was right on that. Okay, so with that, let's finally get this done. This time around, we're actually gonna get him, instead of him dying.
Brother, could it be? Is it really you?
Minerva.
You're well wounded. I'll go get help.
Don't bother. This wound is beyond help. I'd rather you called for Prince Marth. I have something I must pass on to him.
The prince will be here soon. Hold on, brother. I'll tend to your wound.
To think I need your help in the end.
Brother.
Minerva, I have something to ask of you should I die. Give this tome to Prince Marth. This is as far as I can go. I leave the rest to you.
Brother, Nicholas. No, this isn't like you. Why did you become so weak? The brother I knew was strong and noble. He always found his own way, never relying on anyone else. Do you hear me? I won't accept this. You're going to pass this on yourself, without the help of your younger sister.
Am I being scolded now?
Brother, listen to me. You cannot die here. You have to live.
Okay, the next turn we should be able to get him, based on how the recruitment says. Okay, thankfully we did it right this time, because I was actually kind of scared I did that wrong for once. That was the first time we actually messed up on a recruitment for once. So thankfully we did save before that. Literally the turn before after we got all the enemies off the field, so this makes it easier for me. I don't know why I'm moving the other units, because we're going to do a cut anyways to get Marth over there, but let's move Minerva here. I don't know why I called Minerva Maria for a second, but honestly it still fits since that is her little sister, so at least I'm still in the familiar range when it comes to that, when it comes to saying her name right. So let's visit the village and hopefully get Nicholas now.
Oh, Prince Nicholas, what are you doing here?
Those wounds, what happened to you? So far the same.
Martha, I was waiting for you.
For me?
Take this.
Oh, this is the Starlight Tome. You're giving this to me.
Yeah. Only this tome can damage Garneth. I stole it from him, but not without cost.
Garneth, where is he now?
At the Dragon's Altar. How pathetic somebody of my caliber would fall foul to Garneth. Marth, please. I'm not long for this world. Tell Minerva to save Maria in my place.
Nicholas.
Marth, I leave Maria to you.
Okay, so that was a nice scare. So, okay, so I read over it. So, we did do it right. It does sound like he dies there, but if we were to only do that with Marth, he would die, because his wounds wouldn't have been patched up by Minerva. So we did do it right. So all we have to do is end the chapter, and Nicholas should be available. Okay, I was scared there. I thought it was bugged or something. I was like, what the heck's going on here? I thought I was supposed to get him, and he didn't auto-recruit, and he said he was dying. So I was like, wait, did I just get the same ending I just did? And I looked it up real quick while I was making my way through during this small cut that I said we had to do. So, there we go, perfect. We should have him, hopefully. I hope it's not bugged. So, let's see. So, this is the dragon's altar. The place where divine dragon Naga banished the earth dragons.
Indeed, Medius the altar's guardian could not tolerate the humans' race atrocities, and against the monarchies. Thus he gathered the surviving dragonkin, forming the Doberan Empire, all to obliterate mankind. He was vanquished by Henri once, and you then defeated, and then defeated by a second time by you.
I misread that for a sec, but it's technically still the way I said it before.
However, Earth dragons boast tremendous life force, and cannot be completely eliminated so easily. Even now they sleep at this altar.
You mean to say that they'll awaken?
Not exactly. Even sleeping Earth Dragon should not awaken for centuries or so. The next time Medius awakens, though, he will rise as a terrifying shadow dragon. No, wait, perhaps, yes, I see. So that's why Garnif.
What's the matter, Lord Goto?
Prince Marth, I have finally realized the reason why Garnif kidnapped the clerics. He intends to use them to resurrect Medius. To hasten the awakening of a dragon requires the life force of a pure maiden woman. Knowing this, Garnif kidnapped them.
Why does he need 4 of them? That's kind of weird. If you only need 1, why does he have 4? Was he resurrecting 4 shadow dragons? Or resurrect them like 4 times while we're fighting them or something like that? That makes no sense. But okay. So that means Elise and the others are in this very altar.
Indubitably. Marth, you must hurry. They are in grave danger. Medius's awakening is only a matter of time.
Okay. And here we go. Sir Ymir, please forgive me for earlier. Wait, are we getting another hat? It's been a long time since we got a hat, but it would make sense if we're talking to Ymir. That's usually when we would get one, so I wonder what he's going to give us then.
It's fine. I don't mind at all. It's rare to see someone like me anyways. But it's so warm dressing like this. Why doesn't anybody else do this? I don't get it.
Oh, is it warm?
Yeah, it's great during winter. Hey, why don't you try wearing this for a change? It's a hat made from animal hide. Just wear it and you're gonna see how amazing it is right away.
This is... wow. It is pretty. It is a pretty great hat.
See, it fits you well. Do you want to wear it for a bit?
Honestly, yeah, sure. We usually check them out, so let's check it out. Yes, I'd love to. I want to check that out, in this episode as well, just because I'm actually very curious what it looks like.
Whoa, I'm so stoked you said that. It'll look great on you, no doubt about it.
Okay, let's check it out then. And here we go, we finally got him. And he is still alive, it seems.
Brother, why here? I never wanted to fight you. I just wanted things to be like they used to be with you and Maria. Brother Nicholas, brother.
Your tears. How long has it been since I last saw them?
What, Nicholas, are you...
I don't plan on dying in front of you. Minerva, I'd be an endless laughingstock. Nicholas you knew would never die in a place like this. Am I right?
Oh, brother.
Don't get the wrong idea. You and I are still enemies. That will not change. The incompetence of your army sickens me, so you leave me with no choice but to help.
Oh, thank goodness. You're finally returned to your old self. I understand. Until Shadow Dragon breathes his last, let us borrow your strength.
Okay, and there we go. We finally have Nicholas. So let's do a quick save real quick. We're actually going to go check out this hat. We're going to skip through this so we don't see anything special. I need a better look at that. One second. That is absolutely terrifying. In my opinion. I wasn't expecting the literal head of an animal on my head. I was expecting like maybe a raccoon hat, a wolf hat, something of that caliber. But no, that's literally a, what is that, a liger head on my head? What in the actual, wow, okay then. That's a hat. Honestly, I don't like it. I really don't like it. Wow, that's different. It really is. Thanks, Shamir, I guess. That's actually kind of creepy. Okay, then, well, with that, thank you all for watching today's episode. I'm gonna try and get that, image out of my head. That's actually terrifying. But thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And I'll see you all in the next episode. And in the next episode, we're going to be forced to wear this hat the entire episode. And then we'll get rid of it immediately. Because, wow, that's actually kind of upsetting in a way, to be honest. So with that, thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out. Hey, boys and girls. Thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.